Good morning everyone. This video is an unusual video and it's directed straight at the Moroccan government, particularly the Prime Minister, the Minister of the Interior and the Minister of Tourism. And I'm here with Ayoub and Simo. If you remember, many years ago they were made joint managers here, and between us we have built a refuge that has now 340 animals and a lot of horses. Why do we have those horses? We have those horses because Ayoub particularly, who is a very good driver, we have brought so many back from Agadir, from the public pound in Agadir. During the pandemic, we brought in so many from the slaughterhouse in Marrakesh, where they were being sent. We brought as many as we could back. We have fed them since. Some of them have had foals, and I think we have some of the most beautiful horses in Morocco. We have managed to grow and develop an international reputation, and because of what we do and what we say, that enhances tourism where we can. Both the boys will agree with me that if tourists come here, they say this is the best experience they've had in Morocco and they would come back again. If they hadn't come here and they'd seen what happens out in the cities, they would never come back to Morocco again. So please, Mr. Prime Minister and the ministers, you must listen, you must listen. I don't say this lightly. I have never ever accused the government, and I still don't, of corruption. I think the government has made enormous strides, along with the King, to wipe corruption out of Morocco. And as you know, there is a new law that isn't yet ratified by your government that is prohibiting the feeding of stray animals in Morocco without authorization. That may be directed to try and stop illegal charities popping up. But I'm not going to deal with that particularly at the moment. I'm going to deal with the plight of equines because that's where our hearts are. I have had a message this morning, and because of the Supreme Court decision that puts the responsibility on the local authorities to take the stray animals, including the equines, I have had from a very good source with videos of horses that now have been confiscated and are in the pound in Tangier, as they were in the pound in Agadir. I know as well, because we have very strong links with the charity in Tangier, SFT, and you will all know Sally Kadu. She is very distressed and she is going to take hay into them. She doesn't have the facilities to take horses. And these two will join me in saying, before people try to save horses, they must have good horsemen. Simo, you can manage any of these horses, can't you? Yeah. Well, but you must admit the true horseman here is here on my left, who can jump on the back of any animal, however stressed it is, and ride it bareback and bring it in. We have a magnificent team here, and we are prepared to help, but our resources are limited. We now have so many from Agadir and a lot from Marrakesh. I can't say now, send the horses down from Tangier, because we could build more stables, but we need finance for that. Now, if you look at both the Supreme Court decision and the law that you're hoping to introduce, you are prepared to help with these animals, either the local authorities or people who already provide for them. So please, please look at our website, look at my other posts. You will see that we have the highest standard of care here. We have a good hospital block, we have a clinic, and we have an operating theatre. We have done huge things to help equines in Morocco, and it distresses me hugely and all the people who work with me to know this is happening in yet another pound. So I won't say any more now. I'm always contactable, and I think that it is very likely that this YouTube video will get through to the government. I applaud what you're doing to improve animal welfare and wipe out corruption in Morocco, but it has to be recognised at lower levels there is corruption, and that's what we've all got to fight together. Thank you for listening. Anything to say? No. They're a bit shy, Mr. Prime Minister, but you can't blame them. You know, gracious me. So we will speak to you again. Bye-bye.